Sagittarius, hi. I'm going to be doing a general reading for the next week for you. It is a general reading. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, I'm doing an extended reading, and the information for that is in the box below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel too, because then you get notifications of upcoming readings. I'm doing love readings every week. I'm doing soulmate readings. I'm doing prosperity readings, and so the notification will always come up for you. All right, so let's take a look here. We're starting with a Celtic cross layout. The thing with a general reading, never know what's going to come up. It's different every time. Sometimes it's a love reading, although that's why I'm doing separate love readings. But sometimes it does. It just depends. It always seems to be the right thing for sure. All right, so I'll be clarifying as we go along, and I'll be drawing cards from the universe, from the Wisdom of Avalon too. We've got the Tower on you now, guiding you. So a lot of change still on you, which is interesting because you've got the Fool above you. So I don't imagine this Tower is going to last much longer, because it's getting you ready for the next stage of your life. The next, the Fool is the beginning of the new journey in your life. So the Tower, I'll draw a card on it and see what it's about. So I kind of see love coming into your life. So the Tower is really important here because it's breaking down some of the fears and barriers and concepts that you had built, but now you've changed. You've done a lot of growing, and the Nine of Wands is showing here. And yes, you've been through a lot, but look where you are. And you're skeptical, you're still not trusting that, because the Tower is still on you. So the Tower will help, shift your perspectives on life and stuff as well. So just go along for the ride now with the Tower. It is your friend. It is, surprising things can happen when the Tower's on you. You've also still got Mercury retrograde, I think, going on. So that'll be coming to an end as well. So then I see action starting, because then I see the Knight of Cups. So love definitely moving towards you, or at least opportunities for it coming your way. With the Fool on you and that new beginning, we've got the Justice card. So it is timely. So the new beginning is timely in more than one way, because it is kind of what you've put out, you'll now get back. You've got the Ace of Pentacles at the base here. And the Two of Wands. So new opportunities definitely showing up for you in more than one way. So I see it in terms of, as I said, with the Knight of Cups, which is, love. And then I see the Knight of Pentacles showing up here too. So you got two Knights, and you got the Ace of Pentacles. So I see it coming in the form of love, but also opportunities coming for you. We got the Six of Wands showing up. So this kind of ride into victory has already started for you. Around the Five of Pentacles, which is always being kind of like something you've always been looking for but were afraid you'd never find, and now it's starting to come into view, and you're starting to see that you will find, and you are finding, the place where you belong and where your recognition is. And that's what I see in terms of the Knight of Cups moving in, and the Ace of Pentacles showing up for you. And with the Two of Wands on the Ace of Pentacles too, it's like starting to get some clarity around this. Starting to see this is a beginning. When the aces show up, they're beginnings, but they're very powerful beginnings. But then we've got Knight showing up right after. So you're moving from beginning to opportunity very quickly here. And that's because the Justice card is on you along with the Fool. You've got the Four of Wands on you now. So and the Eight of Swords. I'm just going to draw another card on that. We got the King of Cups. So this isn't a non-gender card, but I do feel like you are drawing in commitment. You're ready for commitment. You're ready for passion. You're ready for love. You're ready for love in your life. You got the Four of Wands, so you can already feel that, like you've already kind of established that as your future, and you're moving towards it with the Eight of Swords. You're not letting things get in your way. You're going to keep with the Knight of Swords. You've got three Knights showing up here. So a lot of action. This is an action phase. So I see you actually going after what you want now. Going after that ride to victory. You've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles showing up, and the Ten of Cups. So really wanting to share your resources in a place that's coming from the heart, and the Knight of Pentacles offering an opportunity for that to begin. With the Ten of Cups, it is about love, but it's about love permeating your entire life. So it's about that culmination. And it's about letting go of things that weren't bringing you, they were separating you from your vision and your dream and your aspirations towards love and commitment, and reciprocal commitment. So that was separating you, but now you're letting it go. Because it's just, you can see it now, it's within view now. So it's like, okay, anything that's stopping me, I'm not going to stay stuck here. I'm going to look at it, I'm going to grieve it or whatever, and then I'm going to let it go. Because you've got the Five of Wands and the Page of Swords showing up here, and the Hangman. And this is the different perspective you have now. In the past, you might have hung on to those cups that had fallen and, kind of tried to rebuild them in some way or whatever. But I don't see that happening now. I see you quickly just going through, you got the Five of Wands. So really starting to create movement for yourself. Now, not jumping in wholeheartedly yet, although you've got the Knight of Swords there, but definitely making moves towards where you're heading, and then holding where you're at, because you're waiting to see what's coming, because it's definitely an ending of the past. Ending of people in the past with the Five of Cups, ending of situations in the past for the Five of Cups, and you're embracing that. You're already moving towards it with this different perspective, and now you're taking your time and you're waiting to see each step of the way the next step to take. You've got the High Priestess, so working a lot with your intuitive self, and you've got the stars, so a lot of healing's taking place. The stars are able to guide you now through intuition. You're very tuned in, to the cosmos, and trusting the world, trusting the universe will guide you, and it is guiding you. So you're waiting to kind of be guided each step of the way as you move towards this new path. You've got the Emperor showing up in your environment along with the Strength and the Page of Wands. So I kind of feel like the Emperor is not, it's not a male or female gender card, but it's definitely the divine masculine energy of clarity, of royalty almost, nobility. And I feel like there's somebody already around you right now. I do feel like it's not a male or female, but I do feel like this person's also looking for their mate, looking for love themselves. And they are very accomplished, very benevolent, not the most emotionally driven person, but somebody who's very fair and benevolent. And I think you have the strength and you have the ability now to be with that. I have to draw some more cards here. Right, so we got the Six of Cups. So I do think that your soulmate is at hand. And I do see it as being the Emperor. And I do see you as having the strength now to not be, in fear of, the worldly things that might get in the way. And waiting to hear, waiting to see what happens next. And I see this in your environment. The Eight of Wands, I feel like you really want to put it out into the universe. You're really waiting for you're looking for your tribe. You're looking for the people that are like you. In a position of what you want to, you really want to move towards fulfillment and happiness and serenity, and move away from always having to fend for yourself, having to be, kind of in a war zone, having to always be careful and, instead, as I say, starting to call out to your own tribe and putting the energy out, and it's drawing people in. That's where we got the Justice card above you. Remember what I said, what you put out will come back. And that's what I think this communication is that you're putting it out in a lot of different ways. You could be on social media, you could be talking to people, you could be talking to past friends. I mean, all kinds of ways you could be putting it out there. Then we got the Four of Cups showing up in the outcome card. So understanding a different perspective of love is how I see the Four of Cups. So still not having a person in your life, I don't see that yet, but I do see it in your environment. But connecting with it in a different kind of perspective than you did before, in a much more reality-based perspective. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, Sag, and I'm just going to draw a card from the universe, from the Wisdom of Avalon. And we've got the Owl, which is about wisdom versus deception. So the wisdom to root out deception, as I say with the Five of Cups, being willing to let go of things that don't feel like they fit into where you're going now, with the Fool on you, with this new path opening and this new beginning for you, because you had the Death card down here too. And then we've got the Frog, so cleaning house, letting go like you are with the Five of Cups, letting go of past perspectives. You've got Tower on you. So a lot of shifts happening right now. You're in process and you're moving towards a soulmate connection here. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. If it did resonate for you, I'm doing an extended reading. So I'll see you there. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I can notify you of different readings as they're coming up.